I'm Jürgen, and this is Kim. I'm a hunter and an adventurer. I crave backcountry experience and hard work. Hunting is conservation and sustenance, exploration and culture. For me, a life untamed is the only life worth living. I go into the wild to find the wild within myself. Hit subscribe, join my fellowship, and maybe you can too. On this episode of Strider, I'm swapping my rifle out for a bow and trekking up high onto a vast Kahurangi plateau in search of roaring red stags. Okay, so me and Kim are heading off on another mission, hoping to get some stags this time. It's weird, I'm taking a bow for the first time. And basically ever. The biggest thing I've ever shot is turkeys. And doesn't feel that weird. Doesn't feel that weird. I'm after stags, but I'm gonna be an opportunist. Basically anything I see is going down, I'll make a stalk in it and see if I can get it on camera and show you guys. But yeah, we got a long way to go till then. It's the heat of the day. Now I'm going to be walking straight uphill for 3 hours. I did not plan this out very well, so it should be fun. Oh man, okay. That hill has been kicking my ass. God. Me and Kim are just stopping for a... Kim, face the camera. She's busy. This habitat wouldn't look out of place in Papua New Guinea. But there's no rooster deer here. In fact, I don't really know what's here at all. I'm just gonna have to find out for myself. Man, every time I come to places like this, I always feel like I never know what to expect, and I sort of knew what I was coming into, but this place, man, it looks like Bolivia or like Papua New Guinea or something. I think that's a really cool thing about New Zealand, is that we have so many different micro environments that you can just go and explore. And when I make these episodes, that's sort of what I'm trying to do. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. You know, I could go into the Southern Alps a million times, but it's cool to come to unique places like this and then hunt there and try and kill stuff. So here's the plan. This is I'm actually pretty good at hunting wide flat country like this because I seem to like it. There's a bunch of nice, basically this whole plateau is, there's a lot of cliffs on the outside, so there's only a few areas where animals will be coming up and onto the actual big plateau itself. And I mean, there's a lot of bush on top of it as well where they could be hiding, but I find that less likely somehow. We need to find some water. I don't have too much left, but I think we're going to head more or less north, where there's some nice looking little kind of basins and stuff like that. Okay, so I've just been thinking about it a bit more. And what I'm thinking, the wind is sort of blowing down into the direction I'm glassing, and probably will this evening as well. So what I'm going to do is head over there. I'm going to check out the sign, see what Kim can wind maybe, and then set up on the other side of this big clearing. Maybe with a better indication of where the animals are going to be. Maybe they might be out in the open in this evening. I should be able to see if these little tarns here are being used as wallows. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I'm good at making plans. Super good. My first job is finding animal sign. Generally, if I'm not finding footprints or droppings, I'll just keep moving until I do. Usually, this isn't an issue, but these murky pools in any other area this time of year would be totally churned up with deer prints. Mingy bushes. They're freaking delicious. It's starting to seem like I may have to venture out a bit further to make this work. Despite the lack of action, one of my favorite things about hunting is the process. A task to focus on. It can be frustrating sometimes in places like this. Every part of me wants to hear a red stag mown down in the trees. All I can do is stick to it and do my very best. The next morning, the hunt continues, taking me further into this bizarre and grand-looking country. So I've opened up some new country and I'm still not seeing any sign at all. So I'm getting pretty bummed. And for a while there I was pretty dark. I was pretty like, ah. But I have to stay at least one more day. I can't just give up in one night. I gotta stay one more day. There's tons of country here to glass. I'll spend the evening here and I'll just glass all of this. Yeah, I don't know why there's no sign here. I don't know, I'm usually great at researching places, but I can't remember if I looked at how good this spot was. I know it doesn't have any 1080 history, but maybe it has. I know there's a thing with wildflowers here, and I think there's a bit of a push for, there's quite a few endangered bird life here, so maybe they've been culling the animals here for like crazy for a long time. Maybe that's why there's nothing. I've never come to an area where there's been literally not a single footprint or dropping at all. Nothing even old. Like it's just barren, empty, just nothing. But you gotta keep looking. Can't give up. I just want to see something. I'd kill to kill something. And you're right there, Kim. Itchy, man. Kahurangi Forest Park is home to a lot of karst limestone formations, resulting in water sometimes being a scarce commodity. Me and Kim are just dropped into the bush. But yeah, you just come across these little mud things that in any other place there'd be tons of deer sign, but here there's just nothing. There's nothing at all. It really sucks. Me and Kim have been trying to find water, and we're having a decent amount of trouble. It's starting to look a little bit dire. Not very good. We try to go through all the scrub, but it's just too freaking thick. And I don't know where the nearest water is, but we're gonna have to try and find it. Getting pretty thirsty. Here, far from the ponds I passed yesterday, the ground is bone dry. And stupidly, I did not fill up my bottle when I had the chance. Okay, me and Kim sit in the shade. She's panting a lot. I'm just worried she's gonna get heat stroke. I'll probably be okay. We're just gonna sit in the shade for a bit, wait for it to cool down. We'll keep going. It's not too far, but we're definitely both really thirsty. This was dumb. This was quite dumb. Okay, we're gonna make the final push to get some water. It's actually amazing when you sit down for a while. You don't feel so thirsty anymore. But yeah, now we gotta go get some water. Let's go. Oh yeah, turn it up. Oh my god. We found it. Found the water. Oh. Oh, I almost walked past it too. Kim stopped me. Oh, I don't care that it looks kind of manky. It doesn't taste the best, but it's better than nothing. I was getting a bit worried there. Oh my god. Let's see if we can get some cleaner water than that. Hey, get up, we gotta go. Hey. Good dog. For my last night before moving on, I'm gonna stay in this hut. I generally avoid huts because I prefer a wilderness vibe and find better success in the less accessible places. But New Zealand service huts still have their uses. I have been thinking about these noodles all day. I'm quite enjoying quite a watery noodle pot recently because you get a nice brew to drink after. It's very pleasant. And then we wait. Me and Kim have just come up here to glass a bit for our final evening, probably. Yeah, it's smack bang in the middle of the roar, and everything is just silent. It's very telling that there's just no deer here. I mean, you can tell from the sign. I just don't know why. First time I've been like totally stumped. It's just like no animals here at all. Which really sucks because it's a really cool spot. And I'm both like disappointed, but also at the same time I don't know. It's pretty hard to be disappointed when it looks like this. It's just nice to be out here. Silence of the wilderness. This trip taught me a couple lessons. Knowing spots is a key component of hunting. Researching and planning is generally one of my greatest strengths, but I should have done more study on this particular area. When traveling a new country, remember what you need and keep track of the resources as you pass them. I could have saved myself a thirsty walk by filling up on water when I had the chance. And most important, the silence of a wild place, new country traversed, and a domesticated wolf to accompany me is sometimes all I need to have a great time. On the next episode of Strider, rural access and meat from the high country.